Welcome back, everybody. It's time for game number 3 of our semi-final between Scythe and Titan. It's do or die time. The winner goes on to the grand final. The loser is going to be sent back into a third place deciding match. No one wants to go to a third place decider. That's like the loser talk match. Like, no one, whoever wins that match, it's like, I don't know. I was going to make a very inappropriate comparison, but we're not going to go there just yet. We're not quite that tired. We're not quite that out of it. But guys, it's time. Game 3, Titan up against Scythe. Titan taking back game number 2 after falling behind after the first game. Scythe, Miracle, a Naga Siren in game 1, banned out in game 2, banned out in game 3. We're not going to get to see another Miracle Naga Siren. We'll have to see what he's going to put his hands onto this game. Game 2 he tried it with a PL, but did not work out for Scythe. And well, we'll see what Titan have in mind here. It's game 3, and this is it. This is what it comes down to. Our last game of today for the SEA Best of the Best here on the Beyond the Summit 1 channel. There is matches going on other streams though, guys. Just to let everyone know, if you want to check out RRQ, the Indonesian team, up against Execration, the Filipinos, that's the other semi-final. So the winner of this will go up against the winner of that semi-final next weekend, next Saturday, I believe that is, at a similar time. So, yeah. Check out Beyond the Summit 2. That's going to be What Is Hip as well as Coddle Guy casting. So those the two American guys providing some great coverage over there on Beyond the Summit 2. And if you're interested in some Korean Dota, I believe there's some Starladder Korea playoffs going on. So that's over on the Starladder channel, twitch.tv/Dota_Starladder_EN. 3 streams going, tons of stuff happening. That's where I got stuck in some little bunker of a studio. Unfortunately, that means it's not properly tested. We haven't got all the audio stuff set up, so we actually don't have audio in Dota TV, which we have to strongly apologize for. It's a complete mess up on our end. Something we'll fix as soon as possible over the next day. Well, pretty much tomorrow we're going to be working on that, but as these games are going on, we can't actually troubleshoot it on the fly, but we'll get that fixed tomorrow. Won't be a problem in the future, but for now, guys, it is just going to be me bearing with this temporary setup of ours. As I said, we've got 3 streams going on, tons of content being broadcast on Beyond the Summit. Just try to make sure that you guys can watch all the Dota possible, have coverage and streams of all the matches, and that's hopefully what you guys are getting right now. But let's get into our draft. Game number 3. Scythe playing over on the Die side is once again Miracle in the captain's seat. We've got Titan playing over on the Radiant, and NWP Yamate still drafting for the Titan squad as he's been doing for some time. Seems the Titan Falcon, I mean, the same thing they had when previously when Miracle was with them. He was actually drafting as well. They just want to make sure that the player, the carry slash kind of playmaker, the player they add, he can draft around himself. So in some ways, Yamate makes sure he drafts not so much entirely around his mid hero. Like sometimes, like he'll put a hero for KOX in the carry role, which is quite influential. But generally speaking, Yamate makes space for himself with the draft, or at least make sure that he's going to be in a position where he can make space for other teammates. But as far as the picks go, the Naga Siren I mentioned already banned out. This is the big thing here. Ancient Apparition this time slips through, and Scythe used this hero to great effect back in game number 1. So they're going to go back to this and hope for some more success here with the Ancient Apparition as we help ourselves deep into this draft here. Titan pick up the Sand King, Nature's Prophet, and Visage. So you get a strong support doing the Sand King Visage. The Sand King, able to jungle now, can get that really fast blink dagger if you want him to. Just needs to stack neutral camps a lot, and suddenly you're looking pretty fly. And well, Scythe, Invoker's still in the pool. They grabbed that one up, so looking at a Pelusin solo mid Invoker most likely, unless they look to go for some unorthodox lanes with this. But I imagine this will be Pelusins here for that mid lane. Definitely one of those kind of I'd say kind of fairly outstanding solo mid players in the Southeast Asian region. Going back to the TI3 Eastern qualifiers on the first departure, that was when Miracle and Pelusin were like this 1-2 beastly duo. Pelusin playing some insane Magnus games, and Miracle, well, split pushing like a beast on various carry heroes, and even playing like a support Wisp when it was called for. So he was a pretty scary player to look out for there. But as far as this game's considered, Miracle, no Morphling for him. One of his preferred carry heroes. He loves to split push with this fella, but not going to get to do so this game. And I'm wondering what he's actually going to get his hands on now. They've got their 2 supports, much like Titan do. Unless they play like a farming Shadow Shaman, which they have done before, could do again. Titan, they've got the Nature's Prophet of the offlane for a high. They could have a very strong trial of their own, and they could probably pick that Spectre if they want. Make it 3 games in a row, why not? I guess you could. It's not bad here. There's quite a lot of damage output and just nuke damage as well. That's where I don't know if the Spectre's the best choice. For now, they get the Storm Spirit. They get Yamate's Heroes, and Scythe goes straight into the Bristleback. They know what they want, and it's the offlaner. He'll be up against a Sand King Visage lane, and I kind of like this because level 1 Sand King Visage is not that scary. Like, I mean, they get him with a Burrow Strike. It depends on the carry here. If they have a carry here who has a lot of damage output at level 1, then it's kind of scary. But if you get like an actual Spectre type hero, Bristleback can leech XP from the get-go. Just because Sand King's got such a close range initiation, and Visage, well, he needs that. If he goes Gravechill for the slow, he hasn't got the Soul Assumption. If he goes Soul Assumption, where's the damage actually coming from? Just the Burrow Strike there. So I think this is okay. The Anti-Mage banned up from Titan makes sense. Any Miracle heavy super farmer type hero is going to get taken out of the pool, and I'm wondering what this last pick is going to be. What are they thinking for Scythe? For Titan, yeah. I mean, Titan haven't picked their carry either, but Titan, they pick your vanilla carry. So, well, at least so far this series, they've been playing a lot of Spectre for KYXY, and going to be a Lifesteal Man from Scythe. They don't seem to care about the Spectre, and I think with good reason. I don't think Spectre's a carry hero that necessarily fits this game. They may be kind of forced to go that direction just because of the limited carry pool left, but I'm not sure if that's the best option. AA plus Shadow Shaman, I mean Invoker as well, a lot of global just ganking potential there. It's almost Scythe we want the Spectre. You get a Spectre ulti plus AA ulti and Sunstrikes around the map. That's a pretty scary thought, and the Lifesteal Band makes sense because there's a Storm Spirit there. You have the Infest Bomb potential. The magic immunity against the AA, the Shaman, the Invoker is also very, very powerful as well. Weaver. But it's going to be a Weaver. Okay. That works as well. Pretty just annoying durable here. And they go Doom, actually. They decide the Invoker's enough DPS. Well, I mean, Invoker and Bristleback both have a decent amount of DPS, so it's going to be a carry Doom by the looks of things. Is this going to be Miracles here for the safe lane? I don't mind this. Doom is a great count. I mean, to Storm, to Weaver. If you can actually get the Doom on them, it's actually a viable kill. So a nice little late pick coming out from Scythe. Something I didn't see coming, but now that you see it, it makes perfect sense. Miracle's going to be on the Invoker. Puts Pelosin on the Doom. Is this going to be a Doom mid with an Invoker safe lane, or does Miracle just switch to the mid lane? I would lean towards Miracle switching towards mid lane. I don't think you want the Doom necessarily 1v1 against the Storm. You want a hero that can actually pressure the Storm a bit more in the mid lane. Put Doom in the safe lane. He can take on that Nature's Prophet and has the supports to back him up.
5 seconds
The other thing to consider is this AA Shadow Shaman. Like, that's a pretty scary combo with the Chilling Touch, the Cold Feet and all that. So maybe that's something which Titan, Scythe, Titan first departure. No, Scythe. They're called Scythe. Come on, gods, get your shit together. They may look to use this to get fairly aggressive. Even if they don't go for an offensive trial, they can smoke around early. They can just do some unpredictable movements. Definitely going to be looking for kills, I feel. And, well, it's going to be that solo mid Invoker, and Miracle going to switch the lanes up a bit here. So, let's get into it. It's time. Game 3 decided. Things are tied 1 apiece between Titan and Scythe. Winner of this goes on to the Grand Finals, competes for $3,000 in that Grand Final match. Loser of it competes for $500 in the third place decided. It's going to be Scythe Freedom playing the Ancient Apparition. We've got Pelosin playing a safe lane farming Doom. We've got Chibi on the Shadow Shaman. We've got Miracle playing a solo mid Invoker, and it leaves Bristleback in the hands of Hannah in the off lane. And then we head over to our Radiant side. It's the Malaysian squad. Team Titan. Going to have Ahayo playing the Nature's Prophet in the off lane. We've got NWP Yamate playing the solo mid Storm Spirit. We've got Extinct playing the Visage. KYXY on the Weaver. And then finally, Net playing the Sand King. Oh my god. Sand King. This is just godly to watch. Boots first. When you've got Net Sand King on your team, you don't mind letting him go boots first. Extinct's like, look dude, I'll buy Courier, I'll buy Wards, I'll buy Sentries, I'll even pull my mid-hero Tengos. If you get boots and just control the game, no problem. And that's what Net does some of the time. Well, Shrian's coming out, just looking to deny the rune. Looks like they do successfully do so. Nothing picked up, and the Nature's Prophet in this off lane may not have the best time. We'll see. Doom, he's already used Devour once. Actually, that's actually really nice for Doom. Getting to use Devour before the creeps even meet and before the neutrals even spawn. He gets an extra Doom off. That's a value Doom. Devour. What the hell am I talking about? Extra value Devour. I'm really being woozy here. But yeah, Devour's already back up. It's ready to go for this creep wave, so he's getting a lot of extra bonus gold out of this. As he should be popping it. No, he wants to go get a big creep. He wants to get this Scythe here, it looks like. That's a big chunk of golden experience. Meanwhile, bottom lane looks like Bristleback doing okay. Has a stout shield, decent chunk of regen here. And yeah, Doom already level 2.5 after getting that Scythe here. A lot of farm going his way. Meanwhile, mid lane, Miracle taking a lot of damage. He's juking out with Yamate, and Yamate getting the best of him. Yamate actually, he's got all these points in Quas, but he also can't use these Tengos. He's got the 2 shared Tengos. He used one of them, but he can't use this second one for the time being. Meanwhile, Bristleback at bottom lane, he's getting zoned out as well. So both Scythe solo heroes getting zoned and pushed around quite a lot. Oh boy. And Titan, this is probably an okay start for them as far as the lanes are concerned. They'll look to Miracle just CS. It's non-existent. The Quas Invoker is quite difficult to get the last hit. Storm Spirit not actually lasting much better, so it's 3-2 versus 5-2. Just not expecting a few more in this last creep wave, but both the two heroes prioritizing the harass over the actual last hitting. That's what we're seeing here, with Yamata just trading blows for going CSing, just knowing that he saw the Invoker with all the pooled regen and thought, hey, this is something I can punish. Oh, Extinct coming in, blocking the Ancient stack. Nicely played there. It's going to be as annoying as possible, and just that's Bristleback's catch-up mechanism. You slow him down, shut him out, denial of experience from the lane, well, he catches up by farming the stack Ancients, but if you don't let him stack it, he loses that catch-up mechanism. Miracle is going for that Quas-Wex build. 2 points in Quas already, so that gives him a good amount of HP regen. At this point, it gets a lot harder for Yamate to actually harass him. So be a lot more careful. And oh, Chibi, he's on the move. He's rotating. He's going for a solo smoke, which is kind of nice because I don't think Storm will see this coming because AA's still top. Oh, he's playing as if he does know what's coming though. He's gone to farm neutral, so he definitely has some idea that there's maybe a potential gank coming. I wonder if a Treant Scatter. I mean, this Treant does see that Shadow Shaman's missing. They know for sure he's missing. Yamate, oh, he's going to go back to this lane. No. Oh. How good's your map awareness, Yamate? Does he? He's not even going for it. He knows. 100%. He knows. Either the Observer Ward saw the smoke, a Treant saw the smoke, or it was just cold. Like, the Treant scouts around and said, and he doesn't see the Shadow Shaman. His Treants are everywhere. He's got one here, one over here. He sees there's no Shadow Shaman pulling. He's maybe even scouts over here to see he's not stacking. It's like, well, the only logical conclusion is he's smoke ganking mid. And that smoke by now is worn off, and Yamate's thinking maybe he can poke and prod his head around a bit more, but well, Instinct at bottom lane doing a great job at dealing with this Bristleback. Bristleback's still level 1, 4 minutes in the game. Compare that to your Nature's Prophet. He's already hit his level 3, so this is ideal scenario coming out for Titan. Not even going to get the stack off. Not a single stack from Bristleback on these Ancients. He's getting nothing to go his way. Titan have got the start of their lives, really. All 3 lanes going well, I would say. Storm avoiding a lot of ganks, also farming very efficiently. He's using the neutrals as well. When he feels like he's in danger, he goes to the neutrals. He bottle crows as well to sustain this, but that's okay. I mean, not really anyone else who needs the Korea at this point in the game. Shadow Shaman, this is a wishful thinking gank. He's maybe going to catch out the Storm by surprise. Korea not going to scout him out. Looks like he was maybe hoping for something to come his way. I don't know what the plan is here. He sees the Storm, but he can't really kill the Storm. And Storm's going to be hitting level 6 soon. Oh man. I feel that Titan are in a great position. They're controlling all 3 lanes perfectly. Bristleback is still just got half a level. He's got his boots, but you have boots. It doesn't matter at this point. Bristleback needs that fast level 3, level 4, especially the level 4. The 2 in Quill Spray plus 2 in Bristleback is where you get fairly strong. You are such a level dependent hero as Bristleback. If you don't have those levels, you're in all sorts of trouble. Storm now the mid lane. He may just turn this skill around. This was a support rotation. Miracle may need to use this tornado just to save his life. Looks like he's going to be okay. He pops a salve here. It's actually a higher taking bit of damage here. The pull onto the high ground. Miracle actually doesn't get properly pulled to the high ground. Trading blows a bit, and no one's going to take a fall here. Meanwhile, Pelosin at top lane picks up a robe of the Magi. And drums are already completed. Whew, 5-minute drums. That's impressive. His net worth. Wow, good 400 ahead of the Weaver. And that's like free farm for free farm. At 5 minutes in, being 400 Or sorry, 400, 600 gold ahead of a Weaver is a pretty big deal. Having the 3 points in Devour and just getting that extra Devour up before the creeps even met on a tree and giving him a big boost to his farm. So super fast Drum of Endurance coming. Storm is level 6. He wants Shibix. I think he's going to get him as well. No, he's actually a bit low on mana. If he had full mana, he can get that kill maybe, but completely out, and we're going to see. Looks like Storm's forced to go back to base to heal, and they can then pick up like a magic wand, a TP scroll. Think about ganking either bottom or top. This Bristleback is such an easy gank. You normally think of Bristleback is kind of hard to gank because he's so tanky, but without a single point in your passive, this is like any hero. Any melee hero with a stout shield and 550 HP. Squishy as all hell. Doom was used top lane. It looks like a higher could be in trouble. May go down here. The chase needs to be there. There's no actual skirt earth damage, and he's going to survive this one. I think Doom got juked there. He even popped a drum. Yeah, he got completely juked. He tried to chase him down with the scorched earth damage, and Bahia just used his fog to his advantage. It looks like the top tier 1 tower will go down, though. It gets down to deny range at least. The question is, will Doom be able to get the last hit? Will the TPs come in? Profit. Healing up. Here comes his TP. He needs to... Oh, this is a risky TP. He's still so low. He wants this denier. Haya could be very careful. Chilling Touch gets used here. The Cold Feet as well. 1 or 2 right clicks and Haya could go down. He's got the phase boots, luckily. Tower goes down to the Doom. So we see a tower fall before a hero fall. 7 minutes in the game. No first blood just yet. This first blood's going to be a good chunk of gold to whoever gets it. And that's where Doom missing out. If Doom got that first blood, and on top of that gets the tower, that's huge. He's suddenly sitting on 5k net worth to a 3.4k Weaver. Instead, we look to go back to the farm-oriented game. Net now, 3 points in the Sandstorm. Go for the greedier build, just to jungle away here. Stack these neutral camps as much as possible. It looks like he's already probably killed a few stacks. Haven't been keeping an eye on him, but as soon as you get that level 2 Sandstorm, you can farm stacks with relative ease. 1 game apiece, and neither team willing to take any chances. Both playing as safely and passively as possible. And don't blame them. There's a lot at stake when there's a $3,000 prize pool to be fought over for just the grand finals alone. No one wants to compete for that $500 third place prize. KYXY, oh man, this guy's farming well too. Like, sure, he's a good 1k behind the Doom, but he doesn't have Devour. He doesn't have that extra flash farm ability. And here we go to Bristleback. I talked about he's an easy gank. He's got just a level 2 passive, and he just melts. The Tornado EMP comes in too late. Invoker, I don't think he can get any kills here. He does invoke the Cold Snap here. Maybe they can get their Visage. This may be the 1 kill they get. They will get it. AA going to go down in return. Looks like the Storm's, but he's still got tons of mana here with that haste rune up. Almost able to turn this one around here. KYXY, time lapse is out, and he's going to be good to go. Storm may even look to re-engage. She's got almost full mana. Hasted, tons of mana, and Invokers, a lot of his spells on cooldown here. Has a Cold Snap, has EMP soonish. And NWP, can he actually get a kill here? Miracle. Weaver's here as well. I think they actually get this. There's going to be a zip, there's going to be a pull. Remnant to follow things up. Miracle in all sorts of trouble. Gets the Ghost Walk off just in time. Doom goes out on the Weaver. Uh-oh. KYXY, you sir. Just gone in a bit too deep. Nice little pickup there going the way of Scythe. And that was an overextension. That was just a bit unnecessary. Fast fingers from Miracle. Getting off the Ghost Walk. Keeping himself alive. And he goes full quest. Heals himself back up. And he's back farming mid lane. Building towards an Orchid by the looks of things. He's got his first Oblivion stuff already complete, and this is an item you need against a Storm and a Weaver. This is his way of dealing with these heroes. Well,
Radiant's bottom tower is
as
under
things
attack.
stand, it's going to be Extinct taking over this top lane. He wants to get his level 6. He's probably told his team, my familiars are going to be a big, crucial level pickup for our team at this stage of the game. And Sanking's Blink Dagger is the other pickup. So at this point, you prioritize your supports a bit. Get Visage's level 6, get Sanking his Blink Dagger. Sanking is level 7 as well to go with that, so he's got decent levels. But heroes like Weaver, his Lincoln is as like immediately important. You want him to keep farming, but it's not do or die. Man, this Invoker is just playing so aggressive. Look at this movement from him. Ghost walked in, scouting all this out. A ultimate is going to miss. This is what he was hoping for here. Oh, they see him. The Ghost Walk procs. The A ultimate they were hoping to land. Extinct needs to be careful because he's very squishy. It's being pinged here. Just sort of chasing him around. And Miracle looks like he will have to get out of there. But that was close to maybe finding a kill. If that A ultimate hits, that is a kill. Oh. Doom gets initiated on. Storm's going to go and we'll find the first pickup. Double damage gets procced as well. He gets caught out by the Cold Feet. He's going to go down to the Aftershock. Miracle coming in as well to help clean him up. And 1-for-1 trade there. The Storm for the Doom. Your carry for your soul in mid. Bit of an even trade, I'd say. The Doom definitely the more farmed of the two, but the Storm, he's the snowball hero. He's the hero who can be shut down. Doom does not get shut down. He's going to be farmed no matter what. He's going to be high impact no matter what. Storm, you shut him down, you kill him a few times, and he will struggle this game. So, in a lot of ways, that's a probably slightly even trade. Storm gets the kill first, which is where he gets experience and gold for it, so I say even. And I think it probably was just about even. And Serpentward's dropped to the mid lane. Tier 1 tower push coming out from Scythe. They want to use these Shadow Shaman as effectively as possible. Meanwhile, Titan going for the trade at bottom lane. And they want to try and make sure that it's not, they're getting something in exchange for it. Did Weaver? Oh. Weaver, bottom lane. That was the Storm Spirit mid. He's going to get hit by an Ice Blast. Takes a lot of damage here. Is there a time lapse? Yeah, there is, but he's not going to use it. Looks like the mid tower does go down. Gets killed by the Shadow Shaman. Meanwhile, Doom does get the deny on bottom lane, so Scythe come out on top again. Get a bottom tower deny, get the last hit on mid. Nicely played. Very nicely played. Alrighty, oh, I'm just getting slightly sidetracked there for a second. Just a reminder, guys, this is Game 3 of your SEA Best of the Best. We've got 3 streams going on, BTS2 covering the other semi-final. We've got Starlight Korea going on the Starlight channel. With all the streams going on, there are some unfortunate audio issues. And, again coming in, Miracle. Can he kill off this Visage? It looks like it's, the MP damage may not quite be enough. Miracle needs an escape plan here. He's going to just look to trade his life, it looks like. He'll get the kill, but he's going to go down in exchange for it. But yeah, the point I was just trying to say is there is unfortunately no Dota TV audio for this game. It'll be fixed by tomorrow, so it won't be a future problem, but unfortunately we can't fix it on the fly, and we aren't having Dota TV audio here. But we're going to see Bristleback now ganked out at the bottom line. He's caught in the Sprout. The Epicenter being used as well. He will go down. Happy to, I mean, at this point, using Epicenter for solo kills, well worth it. Especially a Bristleback who's already been shut down. You can shut him down even further. This is building towards that mech as you'd expect. And, oh, Scythe. Going for a sneaky smoke. May walk into Ohio here. Oh, drop an offensive ward. They'll see Ohio in a second here. The AA does not get revealed, but they see everything now. They see all these heroes behind them. AA now gets revealed. He's being Pink's come out. Actually, oh, well, sorry, that's a miskill. Doom kills off the Storm Spirit. Here we go. The AA ultimate catches up too perfectly. The Visitor's already killed off one though. The AA's taken a fall here. We just see a blink out already on Chibix. The Familiar Sons need to come in. That cancels the shackles here. It looks like they're not going to be able to chase down the Visage. 2-for-1 trade though, the Storm and the Prophet for the AA. Great exchange going the way of Scythe there. They're more than happy to give away their support for that one. Doom's back top, and this Weaver almost has a Lincoln Sphere. He's gone for the naked Lincolns. No boots, no treads, just straight Lincolns, and that's exactly what you want to have against the Doom. The Doom, speaking of which, is going to have a BKB fairly soon. As we look at Net, well, he's got his Blink Dagger, Bracer, Boot. Only just now do we see the Midas. Ohio's had a pretty rough time this game. It's slightly slower than normal Midas coming out for him. His Doom, and he's already got like Phase Drums, BKB. His net worth is just getting a bit out of control here. Looking at our Invoker, he looks like he's got his second Oblivion Staff, so he'll have his Orchid fairly soon. But Weaver already with the Lincolns. This is going to help counter the Doom as well as the Orchid eventually from the Invoker. Problem is, you can, if you're fast, you can chain proc back. Use a Cold Snap and then immediately Orchid the Weaver. Problem is, what do you then use to lock him down? So you have to find something to kind of to combine the two with. Oh man, this Storm. Serpent Wards into Hex. I think this could be a solo kill. Oh, definitely this is a kill now. Oh, the A Ice Blast just managed to clip him. What? Where's the shackles? I guess the AA Ice Blast missed. Just missed the Ice Blast, and unfortunately that made no kill. I think he should just drop the Serpent Wards and get that kill. Solo killing the Storm at this point is well worth it. That Storm is the key hero. He's the one that Titan... If he gets shut down, Titan are in trouble. Right now he's already being shut down. Killing him again would just be crippling. I think he thought the Ice Blast was going to hit, so he didn't cast the Serpent Wards to start things off. Glowstone Toppling has not finished his BKB, and that means his Epicenter will seal his fate. He goes down. T1 Tower goes down as well. Nice pickup from Titan. Possibly looking for some more here. Bristleback isn't careful. There is backup on the way. Miracle throws a Tornado. Not going to actually land on anyone. Ohio could be in some trouble here. Ice Blast. This one off. Oh, this one on Mark. Hits him, and Invoker gets the last hit. Gets the kill here. Weaver going in. Wanting this AA, perhaps. Does proc the Lincolns here. Cold Feet now going back here. Storm Spirit gets the zip and gets one kill. Gets the pull on Miracle. Miracle in all sorts of trouble now as well. Weaver may look to finish him off with a couple right clicks. The Ghost Walk is there, though. It's going to be instead Chibix who goes down. Shadow Shaman takes a fall. Possibly the Bristleback as well. Not much mana left for Yamate. He can't chase. Can the Weaver even get this one? The Bristleback passive coming into play here. Needs to try and get in front of him, and unfortunately not going to be possible. Bristleback sounds up and may look to re-engage on this. Not the Weaver. He's just unkillable. Yeah. Well, Miracle. Actually, whoa, I say he's unkillable. You goo, break his Lincolns, and then he can go to your Orchid. The problem is Bristleback needs his level 8. There we go. They get the Orchid. The A Ice Blast is there as well. Connects. They get enough damage. Again, the Ice Blast missed, though. They get the kill regardless. They use the Doom to make sure of it, and I think that Doom, well worth it. If the Ice Blast hits, maybe you don't need it, but you just got to play for sure. You cannot take anything to chance. And what? They don't take it to chance. They get the kill. Alrighty. Scythe now 8 kills to 9. They're 1 behind. Titan with a 1.5k gold lead. They're the ones for the most part controlling the tempo, but Scythe still have a lot of firepower to them. Titan on the other hand, this Storm, he's been struggling. His Orchid a long ways off, and that's where getting that solo kill when he was at the neutrals could have been the right way to go. Well, Mech is completed as well as the BKB. That's a two big item timings for Scythe. Get Doom his magic immune. That's where that top fight where he got brought down on the tower. He has a BKB there. He blocks that most of that epicenter damage. He then can turn, fight, Doom someone. Maybe protect the tower, at least go for a deny and just take the fight for Scythe. And combine this with a mech as well to heal people up. This Bristleback's pretty underleveled, but end of the day, Bristleback's one of those heroes, well, he can be underleveled, but he somehow just tanks a hell of a lot of damage and dishes out a hell of a lot of damage using the Quill Spray. And gets the 1 point in goo. This is going to be very useful and important for breaking the Lincoln Sphere of the Weaver. Whenever he sees that Weaver, he'll be under instructions just to throw a goo. Break the Lincolns as soon as possible. Let it so the Doom can get off his ultimate. Also that Miracle can get off an Orchid. Get the silence on him so you can actually kill him off. And they're going to go for another smoke through the jungle. Roshan is available to them, but they want to go for kills. They want to be aggressive right now. Next thing can be maybe the first one they run into. Familiar's going to go for a bit of a scout here. They may realize they can't find anyone and decide to go for Roshan instead. They have got the Serpent Wards if they want to use those for Roche, but they're going to need a bit more than just Serpent Wards. They're going to need to commit 4 or 5 heroes to this one. Familiar see there's no Roshan. At this point it's like, oh, where are they? Oh, they've gone in on Miracle at mid lane. They'll use absolutely everything for this Miracle. Staying alive for quite a long time. Ned actually taking a lot of damage. Gets cold snapped up, but he'll be okay. And hey, Ice Blast could finish him off. Is it going to be thrown? Doesn't look like it. Link to the high ground. It actually did get thrown off the Master. And with Invoker dead, it looks like this tier 1 mid tower will take a fall. On the high ground is your Doom. Can't actually go on KYXY unfortunately. There's your Scourge that goes in, but Tower's already taken a fall here. Looking maybe for the Storm, but Storm hiding pretty well. He's making a pull off here. BKB is there, and unfortunately for Yamate, he does not anticipate that BKB. This will be his death. The question is there any sort of a deny? No sirree. The big bad Doom gets the pentagram kill. He's going to look to fall back now, and Yamate getting a bit too cocky there. He thought he could do something cute where he comes out of the trees from the fog and doesn't give Doom a chance to pop his ultimate with the pull, but Doom immediately BKBs. That was a really smart reaction play from Pelosin, because most players would have panicked there. Pelosin, smooth, steady, pops a BKB, immediate Doom. Now, what's our Prophet looking towards? He's going to have a Shadow Blade. We have not seen that much of this Prophet. He's 3-2-2, but of course he's 3-2-2. It's just been a 3-2-2 kind of day. Oh boy. The jokes never end. It's just been a weird day of coincidences, hasn't it? Bless your soul, KYXY. Bless your soul. Creating a very entertaining game 1, that's for sure. For those of you who missed it. Dropping a Manta Style to pick up a gem, bad idea. Bad idea. Especially when you need that Manta Style as a Spectre to take it to late game, and then get forced to farm a second Manta Style so you can't get a heart. Hey, Ice Blast. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Didn't pick up the new Courier Snipe. No. They've got a gem though. And they actually, well, they scout that out, so they know there's a gem. I mean, they'll know soon enough regardless, but this is a great gem candidate. Familiars to help you D-ward safely. And just generally a good, strong map controlling hero. Well, Storm, can he have his Orchid now? That's the good news for Titan. They've been needing this for some time. 20 minutes in. They get it. Problem is there's already BKB up on Doom. Invoker, I was just about to say, he needs to go for a BKB himself. He's just getting burst down by this magic damage. He picks up the Yoga Club. This is not an Aghanim Scepter. This is going to be a BKB out from Miracle, and this is definitely a much-needed item. We're going to see BKB Bristleback. They're going all out with these BKBs. I wouldn't even be surprised to see like support Shadow Summon getting a BKB. He's getting decent amount of farm with the tower kills and whatnot. Does have just 450 right now, but theoretically he could be looking at a BKB in the next maybe 10 minutes. I may see him look to drop the bracer, pick up an Ogre Club, and start building towards another one. AA nowhere near an Aghanim Scepter, and that's where we saw in game 1 a very fast Ag Scepter, around like it was like a 26 minute Blink Dagger, Aghanim Scepter, but we're not getting anything along those lines here in this game. Oh, they're going to contest the Ancients. Blink, Barrow Strike, Epicenter follow, nothing that cancel it, it's too late. AA Ice Blast going to go in, can I catch a couple of these heroes here? It looks like Bristleback will TP out. Titan take a bit of damage, but they get the kill on the Shadow Shaman. They were hoping for a bit more out of that one, it looks like. But they'll be forced back. The vision this Observer gave, just allowing them to go for a great engagement there. And at this point, surely Scythe realized something's up. I mean, they didn't deward anything with his sentry, so they're going to be thinking maybe it's somewhere else, because that was a blind blink stun from their perspective. So they obviously know there's a ward somewhere. You don't do that blink stun just out of nowhere. Maybe someone like, maybe they think Prophet like Invis scouted using a Shadow Blade, but they've got the sentry down there. They're probably just thinking something else is surely up. But Bristleman, don't fall for the same. Actually, is he even going BKB? He's picked up the Belter Giant Strength. Could be a Sanj, but maybe he's just going to get some casual treads here. Oh, Miracle. He's found the Storm Spirit. Yamate going to take a fall, it looks like. Nicely played. The counter Orchid not going to help out at all. Miracle's playing a scary Invoker here. Max Wex already. Level 14. He's got lots of points in the quads as well. Looks like they're going to go into Roshan now. Regen Rune being left, I believe, for the Doom Tool HP Mana. They'll just leave it on the ground there for now. No one really needing it. Maybe the Bristleback after he's done tanking Roche. Some dewarding going on, making sure they have the Sentry Vision here. And Miracle, I don't know if he's going to be the counter to take it. Looks like he drops an item. We'll be looking to maybe pick up the Aegis on respawn. And oh, here comes Titan perhaps. Nope, not going to come up. Looks like the die. They pick up the Aegis, no problems. Bristleback picks it up as well. So he gets his treads. Will be a BKB. Well, most likely a BKB. Can't say for sure until we actually see what he gets. But for now, most likely selection will be that BKB. Whoa. There we go. And Titan, they've actually gathered a lot of heroes at top lane. Are they actually going to go for this Miracle kill? He's got no Aegis. He's got no real defensive capabilities apart from the Ghost Walk, which, yeah, they've got Dust Walk. They've got the detection. And Scythe have had a very efficient couple of minutes. We see just a bit of a dip here. Titan still about a 2k gold lead. Experience about 3k in Titan's favor. As things heat up here. Game number 3. Very even between these two teams. Titan and Scythe. Just nothing really separating them right now. Titan by far the more experienced veteran team. But Scythe, the young Singaporean upcomers. Apart from Freedom, this is a very young team. Players like Miracle, only 17. And a lot of these other players still in school as well. The young talent of Singapore, but we'll see them in action here, taking on the experienced, wily veterans of Titan. Players who have been around 10 plus years. Played in many bigger LAN tournaments, many TIs. I feel like some of these players have been in all 3 TIs, I want to say. Some of them played... who was actually in the TI1 MUFC squad? I want to say Net was. Net and Extinct, maybe? I think Net as well as Extinct were on that TI1 squad. Net definitely. I think it was Net with Ling. I don't think Extinct was on that team. I think that was the MUFC with Net and Ling. And they had like Silvercross, Sharky, and I can't remember who their 5th was. Well, as things stand, it's pretty okay position for Titan to be in. They're getting a lot of damage output on this Weaver. He's going to have a Desolator soon, so he's going to become a big threat. And that's where Doom, who may have a BKB now, but Weaver's going to start actually tearing through that, which is where he's rushing for armor. Shiver's Guard, 500 gold away. That'll actually help negate a lot of this Weaver damage. This Doom's really just, like, he's countering everything that comes his way. Unfortunately, the BKB came up a minute or two too late to save his life, but this Shiver's Guard is going to be there ready for the damage items on the Weaver. This item is not going to be there too late. Not to say he still can't, he can't be killed with it, but it's a lot trickier to kill him with this. Well, the classic age-old rivalry between Singapore and Malaysia continues, rages on here in Game 3. Be either a team from Indonesia or Philippines who meets them in the grand final. So, but I mean, the top 4 teams, all from different countries, really goes to show that this Southeast Asian region fairly even and balanced. I mean, generally speaking, Malaysia has well, Malaysia and Singapore are probably the most well-represented countries as far as being the top of Dota in Southeast Asia, historically at least. Singapore lately, though, has been a bit underwhelming. Malaysia still has Titan, Orange Esports, Arrow Gaming, as well as some other good upcoming teams, but Singapore beyond Scythe and to a lesser extent First Departure have not had much as of late. But we'll look towards the next couple of item pickups here. Let's get ourselves back in the game here. Aghanim Scepter will be the next item of choice for the Visage here. Man, Freedom, you're playing some balling Dota. He's all on his own. He could be brought down so fast. There's a Storm Spirit in this game. He needs to remind himself. A Sand King. Blink out. Not a second too late.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It looks like they're still going to apply pressure. They dropped the servant wards here. They've scouted a bit out on the high ground. This AA's positioning is really a bit dubious. He's often on his own, and picking up an A8 and making there's no Ice Blast in the fight is a pretty big deal here. He gets hit by the Nature's Prophet ult, so he's already very low. He's really going to watch his positioning. I think just stay as far back as possible. Throw the Ice Blast from afar. There we go. Epicenter comes in from net. Only catching up the Doom. Pops the BKB. Caught in the Sprout, though, so forces out a BKB, but well worth it just to make sure you keep yourself alive. And let's see if they look to chase and try and fight this one. Hannah goes in. That'll mean make sure he doesn't have a Lincoln here with the Nasal Goo. And uh-oh, the Doom's being popped. It's on the Storm. Storm going to take a fall. Chibi's going to go down as well. The AA with the Ice Blast. Not Chibi going down. It's the Sand King Net who actually takes the fall. Now the chase is on. It looks like Ghostwalk does get popped here. The BKB helping keep him alive. KYXY going to go down. The Shackles from the Shaman lock him in place. 3-0. Ahio. He's sitting way back here. Maybe hoping for the Invoker to retreat into his palms, but I don't think that's going to happen. Miracle's just staying with his team. He can go full Quaz and start healing himself back up if he wants to. He'll do just that, and Bristleback has a mech soon, maybe? He doesn't have the mana for it, unfortunately. Actually, his Aegis is going to pop soon, and then he will have some more mana. Arcane Boots, man! Arcane Boots mech, you got this! Come on, Chibi. There we go. Arcane Boots, mech. Mech. Or maybe saving it. We'll see. Look at the tower now. Hey, Ice Blast going to go flying in. That's just annoying more than anything. Sand King can't blink right now. He can just use the stun to engage, and it looks like they'll get the T3 tower. They'll back off and try and cut. Well, not so much cut their losses. They'll just cut their wins right now. Great engagement from Scythe. They're up 13 kills to 11. They now take the first edge of this game 3. Well, the first time they've had an edge in this game 3. For the most part, it's been Titan in control. Earlier on in the game, Scythe started off pretty well, but Titan were looking solid for a while. But now Scythe are in a great position. BKB can be completed on your Bristleback. Already completed on the Invoker and the Doom. And the problem is these BKBs just deal with this lamp so hardcore. And this Storm Spirit, Yamate's had a rough game. Well. Okay, apparently it was KYXY who was at TI1 with MUFC. That's what people are saying. Okay. Well, Net's been at all 3 TIs then. That's interesting. KYXY did not play at TI2. That sounds right. So Net, I think, was at all 3 TIs. He played TI2 with Orange, TI1 with MUFC, and then TI3 with Orange. This guy's a veteran, man. Like, it doesn't get much. It doesn't get much better than that when it comes to experience. You can't even say that for some. I mean, none of these other guys have been in all 3 TIs. Well, Pelusa now 3. He's got a big chunk of gold. Even if this fight goes Ori, he can still buy back and look to re-engage. He can be that tanky frontliner. Well, as things stand here, Falstaff was actually the item of choice for Freedom, so I think giving up on the idea of an Ag Scepter. Maybe I'll go back for it later, because it still gives you good stats, even if it takes you like 20 minutes to finish it, 50 minutes in the game. It's still worth it just because you pick up the point booster. Look, he's sitting on 660 HP. The point booster will give him another couple hundred. The Ogre Club will give him another couple hundred. This all adds up, and that's really what he needs, is just some raw HP right now. And well, Aghanim Scepter is one of the best ways to do that. Very cost-effective stats. Combine that with the incredible Aghanim's upgrade. Well worth getting. Miracle. I love this play from him. He's just waiting to try and fight someone. If he does, A ultimate goes flying in. Already been used here. It's just going to scout a bit out. Sees the visage. Miracle doesn't want to reveal the fact that he's ghost walked down here. He's just prowling around looking for kills with this double damage. Not going to find too much. And we carry things on to the 31-minute mark now. Titan are behind by a couple of kills, and that tier 3 tower loss in the mid lane poses a big problem for them. A big weakness in their defense. Desolator finally completed on Weaver. I feel like he had the double Ogre Club a long time ago, but only now do we see him actually pick up that Desolator. And Doom, Bristleback, gonna just keep on getting their farm up. And right now, Scythe can play this slow passive farming game. Not so much, it's not even a slow passive farming game, it's just playing towards their next item. Because their next items are going to be, I feel like just in general, they're scaling better late game. Storm Spirit's being shut down enough. Sure, he's going to have a BKB eventually, but soon we're going to be looking at Doom with another item like an Assault Cuirass. AA, I guess AA Accept is a bit of a stretch, but oh, Invoker's found the kill. It's on the Sand King. AI Splice not even needed for that one. It's just the Orchid kill. Even used the BKB for it. But the other big items we're looking at is going to be the Hex. Invoker with a Hex fairly soon if things keep going this way. Sure, he's only got 1,300 gold now, but it'll come soon enough. You buy him enough time and he will get it. Yamate, man, you're surrounded by enemy heroes. You do not want to go on this. Heroes to your left, heroes to your right, heroes all around. Oh boy. Oh my god, he's been found. What? Ice Vortex, I guess, scouted him out? Or maybe Miracle just deciding to check every corner and spot. It's like CSGO when you go into you turn around to a new corner or like come out of a tunnel. You check every little corner of B side. You make sure there's no one hiding anywhere, and that's exactly what Miracle just did. Made sure there's no one camping in little sneaky spots, and that's exactly what Yamate was doing. He got caught camping. He's dead. Has he even got buyback? He does have buyback. Just now. It's just ticking over. He made it use this. Swinging mid. They go for the Raxes here. The Serpent Lords get dropped. There is Glyph here. Meanwhile, the split push coming top lane. Ahaya's got Necro 3s here. He's looking for the trade. With the help of the Desolate damage, they're going to push a whole lot faster, potentially. Fortification coming out. The tower going down. They may push faster, but there was just less defense at the Titan side. Oh, there's a Hexer. They've caught out KYX where this Weaver could be in a bit of trouble here. Gets the Shackled even after the time lapse. Hannah's here. The Doom may be used as well. They'll get the kill on Weaver. Nicely played here. Meanwhile, mid-Raxes both take a fall. Scythe now. If there was ever any doubt, they are clearly and definitely ahead now. Whoa, boy. Okay, Invoker. Sunstrike? No, he just TP'd home. Okay. Momentary lapse in concentration. Alrighty. Roshan back up, and that's something which Scythe are pinging right now. They want to get their hands on it. And Doom's going to Assault Cuirass. So the Assault Cuirass, the Hex is coming soon as well, and Scythe's item advantage just looks huge, really. The big hero that is lacking item, like I feel like KYXY, he's got reasonable farm. As do most of the team. Like your Nature's Prophet got what you'd expect from him. You'd maybe be hoping for a sheep in the next couple of minutes, which he can do. Maybe not a couple of minutes, maybe it's going to be 5-6 minutes, but ultimately you have a Hex. The big problem is your Storm. No BKB. It's 35 minutes in. He needs to have that Orchid BKB by now. The fact he's still working on a BKB is a huge problem because Titan can't engage without this BKB. Sure, you can still Doom him and take him out of a fight with Doom even with BKB, but it just negates a lot of the damage and allows him to go for other kills elsewhere on the map. Engage on a hero like Invoker, not have to worry about Orchid or worry about Hex, and there's your Hex. Picked up on Miracle with the Aegis as well. And Scythe will probably start thinking, okay, let's go for another laner Axis. We've got Aegis. We've got triple BKBs. I'm not going to see a Shadow Shaman BKB. Imagine this could be a Yule Scepter from him. Yule's is always a decent defensive as well as offensive choice. Another way to actually break a Lincoln Sphere as well, potentially, from quite long range. Does leave Shadow Shaman still very squishy. I'm looking at his HP pool right now, still under 1k. At this stage of the game, that's always a bit of a worry against heroes like Weaver, Storm. But do we really have to worry about this Storm? Yamate, this has not been his game. Just tough time for him in the mid lane. Miracle, on the other hand, he's about to hit his 200th creep, and he's 7-2 and 4 with all the farm in the world. And Prophet now going back for some damage output. Picks up the Maelstrom. We'll look to build towards that Mjolnir, and well, it's not going to be the Scythe of Ice. That's, I mean, I mentioned that as a likely item pickup, and the fact it's not is a bit surprising, I'd say. I feel like they do ultimately need one to deal with Invoker, or even try and pick off Doom before he pops his ultimate. But I'm deciding just want some actual raw damage output, which I guess is somewhat lacking on this Radiant side. I mean, after the Weaver's there, but Weaver, there's so much lockdown that someone's getting locked in place.
Radiant's top tower.
And here we go, tier 2 tower should take a fall. Miracle with the Alacrity. He's got the Aegis here as well, so they're just going to look to commit to the high ground here. It looks like it's going to be a counter push coming out from Titan potentially. Prophet could maybe TP in, but this is Mega Creeps. Like, well, I don't know what you want to call them. Super Creeps in this mid lane. They've already taken Raptors, so pushing into this is going to be tricky. Infants gets proc, Surf Mords gets dropped, and well, with the Forward Spirits, this tower's just going to melt. There is a glyph here. They're going to use it now just at the last second before the tower goes down. Storm's going to zip forward. He's looking to engage here. The Weaver there as well. The Doom comes out. It's on the Weaver. KYXY. Looks like he's going to go down. Is there a buyback? Immediate buyback infused. Bristleback's still alive somehow. This is really useful for Scythe to still have him up. There's a triple buyback coming in from Titan, though. They only lost the Ancient Apparition on the side. Bristleback finally goes down. And the chase is on. Can they get any more? That was a triple buyback. I feel like they need some more, and they're not going to get it. They only get the Bristleback and the AA. They lose their tier 3 tower. It's a hold, but not really a good hold. The range Rax gets down to 130 HP. That's not going to heal itself back up. End of the day, bad fight, I'd say. They get the Aegis on Invoker. Like, I mean, it's a bad fight, but it's maybe as good as they could have got. Like, they were just fighting an uphill battle from the get-go. You're up against an Aegis Invoker. You're up against just triple BKBs. You're up against this kind of a lineup. Like, they didn't really have a way to win that fight clean out. They had to engage with the Serpent Wards, the minions from the Forward Spirits, all just on the tower as well as Raxes. They just had to go in and engage. For better or for worse. Otherwise, they lose a second set of Raxes, and once you're down 4 Raxes, it's GG. So, as bad as that engagement was, it was probably the best of all the bad engagements they could get. And Ohio. He's been found. Oh! Panic. Actually pops the Shadow Blade to TP. No, he's going to stay down here. He's going to look for the return kill. No. And now Bristleback picks up a pipe. A very late pipe, but I don't mind this. Against the Sanking Epicenter damage, against just Visage Soul Assumption, Storm Spirit damage, and just general damage being flying around. Even a Wrath of Nature. This pipe will pay for itself. Well, as things stand, it's Scythe who are just going to continue to go on the aggressive here. The top lane now, Bear on Raxes. Or Bear Raxes, I should say. No towers to protect them. Ooh, KYXY. The Orc, he was looking for the Orchid into a Hex there. Couldn't quite get it fast enough. Well, maybe it was more KYXY just reacting too fast, I should be saying. A more accurate representation of what just happened. Ohio does get clipped just barely by the Ice Blast from another lane, and that's just trying to slow down his push as much as possible. Scythe could potentially wait next Roshan, but that's going to be a good 5-ish minutes, maybe even more. So it looks like they just want to... They're going to just commit bottom. And they don't have anyone who can really TP top to finish off that Rax, but they just feel, hey, we may as well just start getting to work on this one. And there's no glyph. Okay, no, they're going to get back and defend. Doom going for a Heart of Tarrasque. This is getting to the point where we need to see some boots of travel. Doom should be looking to pick some up so he can defend lanes, get some extra movement speed, and then TP back to these pushes. And right now, Titan are on the verge of elimination here. This is Game 3 decider to see who goes through the Grand Finals, and Titan back against the wall right now. They're running out of options here, really. AA up to 2k gold. You're just going to start doing that Acceptor, man. You don't know what's going to happen in this game. Like, theoretically, this game could go another 10 minutes and then Acceptor could win the game. Maybe the game ends in 2 minutes and you don't finish it. And you win. But then you've won. You're not going to lose in the next 2 minutes. So you may as well start working on it. There's no real other big game-breaking items I can see him going for. Like, you get a Vlad's for some Warriors, but that's not really game-breaking necessarily. But we'll see. We'll see what he wants to do. It looks like they are going to swing all the way from bottom to top, deciding this will be a lot easier. Bear Raxes, no glyphs. This range Rax is as good as 100% dead unless Titan go for a full-out, all-in engagement well outside their base. Up here. This area here. X marks the whale. And I just don't see them doing that. Well, they're positioned to maybe go for it. They've smoked up here. I think they realize the dire situation they're in. They're going to look for an epicenter from the side here. Well, Mjolnir completed on a higher. He's got buyback. He's going to... Or has he got buyback? Yeah, he's one here who did not buyback last fight. They're going to go wandering in. They actually spot out some of these heroes. It's a TP out from the Sand King. I think Titan realized they've been spotted from the side. They've got to just get back and do a head-on defense. This Rax is... Forward Spirits. Wrong Rax, man. Get the ranged one first. It's so low already. This is free. The melee one heals up. You're also just not getting it. That was... Well, I mean, end of the day, it's a very minor thing, but it could have been a Raxus here. Necro Warrior's going to go down. Miracle re-summons his Forward Spirits. Probably has his team berating him for not properly microing those Forward Spirits.
Storm Force, double damage.
Well, one more go coming out from Scythe, it looks like. They're putting this fairly safely. Doom doesn't have buyback, but he just picked up a heart, so he is God. He is nearly unkillable. Pop the pipe. Go high ground. There's no glyph here. They can just focus in on the Raxus. Burrow Strike comes in from the Sand King. Where's the Doom here? Doom needs to find a good target for this one. It looks like he's gone in. He's actually caught out the Weaver here. Weaver should take a fall here. Ohio just going to get right-click down. Insta-buyback to fall. It's his only solution here. But with Weaver on the sidelines now, he did ultimately die to the Doom damage. And Storm took a fall as well. That's double Raxus here. This is almost GG. Your Prophet comes back alive with a buyback. But I don't think it matters. They're going to get Mega Creeps. This is over. Titan are out. They're going into the third place deciding match, aka the loser match. Meanwhile, Scythe, they're looking to go through the grand final. Looks like Miracle almost took a fall there. That would have been a nice little kill. Could have brought back maybe to end this game, but we're not over just yet. Still 3 heroes standing on the Titan side. Miracle doesn't really dare venture to the high ground just because he's so low. One small mistake could be his death. He's going to maybe throw some spells from the low ground. Net does get hexed up. That's going to be a kill on the Sand King. He goes down. Definitely blast. Not even needed for that one. And the tower should be soon to take a fall here. Just focus the tower. 4 heroes down. Only Nature's Prophet left standing. This is it. GG. Well played. Comes out. Scythe are going to the grand finals of the ACG SEA Best of the Best tournament. They're going to be competing for $3,000 up against the winner of RRQ and Execration. Good luck next, says Ohio. Great friends in real life, these guys. They've known each other for a while. They've been competing for a good couple of years. And, well, Titan will be disappointed with this result, unfortunately. It wasn't their best Dota. I've seen them play better. You guys at home have probably seen them play better. But, unfortunately, today, it's a 2-1 defeat, and Scythe come out on top. Those guys are going to the grand finals. Titan, we will be seeing them again next Saturday. They'll be playing in a third place decider against the loser of that other semi-final, so either Execration or RRQ. But as for Scythe, congratulations to the Singaporean squad, showing why they are to be feared in the Southeast Asian scene. Definitely a big contender here. And well, that does it. Ohio sticking around after the GG call, just for a few last kills and laughs. He truly is a very fun person and just kind-hearted, so we'll see a bit more fun coming out for Scythe. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Big thanks everyone for tuning in. Great to see so many people watching the Southeast Asian Dota scene over the last couple of days. Yesterday, when we had the later matches, getting something like 16,000, 17,000 viewers for some SEA Dota, and even just this time, which is like really early in the day, with not many viewers awake, we're up to 10,000 viewers watching Scythe first time. So that's all thanks to you guys. Great to see so many people turn out. I love casting Southeast Asian Dota. It's where I started casting, and well, I'll always enjoy it so much. The teams, the players there, a lot of fun. Great guys. As much as I whine about games not starting on time, I wouldn't give it up for anything. The Southeast Asian Dota scene is definitely worth casting for, and well, Beyond the Summit will continue more. But guys, that does it. Congratulations to Scythe. Give them all your support. And Titan, unfortunately, they dropped down, but we'll be seeing more of them next week. But more importantly, we'll be seeing more of Scythe. The Grand Finals, best of 5, $3,000 up for grabs in that Grand Finals. That's going to be next Saturday, 2 p.m. I believe is the start time. Stay tuned on Beyond the Summit for all your coverage of this, as well as big thanks to our sponsor of the tournament, NVIDIA, as well as our host for the tournament's eClub. If you want to support eClub, check out eclubstore.com. It's your official Dota 2 merchandising site for Southeast Asia. eClub are kind of your official Valve partners for the region, and as a result, you get the kind of best deals on all the Valve merchandise there. So eclubstore.com if you want to support eClub, and a big thanks, of course, to NVIDIA for sponsoring the tournament as well. But guys, I'm Gods. I'm done casting over for tonight. Do apologize for some of the audio and tech issues. If you want to support me, give any feedback. We are aware of all the technical issues, so you're welcome to tell us about them. But we are aware they exist. But you can tweet at me at BTS Gods at Beyond the Summit. That's it from us, guys. We'll be back next week. Check out the other streams. I believe SEA Best of the Best is still going on. Beyond the Summit 2. What is Hip as well as Coddle Guy are covering the other semi-final, I think, unless it's ended. Okay, the stream's offline. It's not. They're not doing that. But check out Starlight. I think Starlight Korea should be going on still. Zayuri is casting the Starlight Korea playoffs, unless that's also ended. I could be completely out of the loop. Anyways, guys, see you later. I've talked too long. I've rambled. Good night.